Yo, it's Chosen J Money. This is the first video on this new channel. You could call it a spiritual channel. You could call it whatever you want to call it. It's going to be a lot of different content kind of on here. But today I wanted to talk about be you. That's the title of this video. Be you. And to be you, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. You're gonna have to give up the contracts of what you've kind of been given. To be you, it's gonna take time. You're gonna have to stop being concerned about what other people want you to do or what other people are saying. You gotta give it up because that's not really you. You've been given a lot of things. Oh, I'm supposed to do this by your parents, by your friends, what kind of environment you're in. It kind of shapes on who you're supposed to be. And you have this person, especially people on social media, you have this person who you're portraying to be, but you don't know who actually you are. You don't know what actually you want to do. You're just being pushed one way by your parents, pushed one way by your friends, pushed way, and you don't really know who you are. You gotta give up the concept and be willing. The key is you gotta be willing to be yourself. No matter who doesn't like it, no matter who exit your life because you're being you, no matter what happens, no matter if you hate your job, if you sit here and hate your job, or you hate what you're doing, you gotta be willing to do what you wanna do and be yourself again. No matter if your friends don't like it, no matter if you wanna make a change in your life and they're doing this certain thing and you don't wanna do that no more. You're trying to grow. You gotta be willing to be isolated. You gotta be willing to maybe struggle a little bit to be you and get what you want. Because the ultimate goal is happiness and really being one with yourself. You gotta love yourself. To be you gotta love yourself regardless of other people's opinions, regardless of what people think. You gotta love yourself before everybody. You gotta take care of yourself before your friends, family. It's about you. You can take care of other people, but it's about you at the end of the day. You gotta focus on yourself and truly find yourself. So it's not easy. It takes a lot of reflection. You gotta reflect on and control your thoughts. You gotta control your emotions and really understand what you want for your life. You gotta fully understand that. And being you is the most important thing you could do over, say, your priorities. Like, let's say other people, the priorities for most people are the same. Get money, do this, do that, get this certain job, do this, and you're pushed a certain way. So everyone really has the same goals. You look on social media or whatever, everyone has the same goals. When I think it's more specific to you and exactly what you want. I think it's more specific than that. It's cold out here. It's cold out here. I feel like I'm it's cold out here, but yeah, it's more specific to you. You have different needs and wants. You might have different likes, and maybe you're not making $1 million doing it. But if you're happy with what you're doing, that's enough. And eventually, if you're happy doing what you're doing, you're gonna work really hard at it, and eventually you're gonna make money no matter what it is. So, because I know a lot of people get pushed to do certain jobs and they hate their job, they hate their life. They're pushed to get this girl because this girl is supposed to be bad or whatever you want to call it. And they wake up, they're 40 and they don't like their life because they've been pushed all their life to do this, do that. Your parents will do it. their parents did it to them. So you just see all these people and they're not happy because they don't know what they want. And everyone's a work in progress. Everyone's a work in progress. But you gotta really take time, reflect, and be willing again. Be willing to focus on yourself, reflect, and keep a positive mindset and figure out who you actually are. Because that's the driving force of doing and pursuing the life that you want to pursue. Not the life that, you think that these people would be happy with, your family, your friends, or that would look cool to these people. Oh, I want to flex on these people. I want to do this. And in the end, that's not what's going to make you happy. So you got to be willing to isolate your friends if they don't want to grow, if they don't want to do this, they don't want to do that, they're not trying to get out of their situation or be happy, or they're just negative. You got to be willing to isolate. If it's your family, you got to be willing to isolate. If something you're trying to do, you got to be willing to struggle. You got to be willing to struggle and not care about other people's opinions on if you're struggling or this and that. That's nobody's business. It's on you. It doesn't matter what those people think. So I think just overall, Tyler's videos, be you. This is the first video. But I just think that's the most important thing. You got to find yourself. Don't matter what age you are. Don't matter. You gotta find yourself. You gotta focus on yourself first and not worry about all these other people. So it's Chosen J Money. I'm checking out.